Open any browser, preferably Google, Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, and in the search bar, type Consulate General of India, Atlanta. The first result would be of the official website of the Consulate General of India, Atlanta. Alternatively, you can also type https://www.indiainatlanta.gov.in in the address bar, which would take you to the official website of the consulate. Now, hover the mouse over the consular services and it will show various consular services menus such as visa, passport, miscellaneous services. Since we want to apply for the OCI card, let's click on the OCI card. Now, it will show us various menus related to the OCI card such as general information on OCI card, how to apply for OCI card, documents required for OCI card and so on. Since we want to apply for a new OCI card, let's click on how to apply for the OCI card. As written here, let's click on the provided link of the outsourced agency, that is VFS Global. Now this will take us to the VFS Global website where the procedure on how to apply for OCI services is given. We can also see the menus for visa, passport, renunciation, PCC, GEP services there, should we want to apply for any of these services. Here we can also see the eligibility criteria for registration as OCI card holder. You can go through this information and make sure that you're eligible to be registered as an OCI card holder. After that, as we can see, there are two ways through which one can apply for the OCI card. First by mail or post, and second by appointment. If you choose by appointment option, you will have to get the appointment at the ICAC Atlanta Center at the given location and take all the documents as per checklist there and submit the application here. For the sake of this video, let's select by mail or post option. Now as you can see, a step-by-step guide is given here. The first step is to complete the government online form. We can either complete the form by ourselves or take assistance of the VFS form filling service, which is chargeable. The second step is to arrange all the documents as per the checklist given on the VFS Global's website. And finally, the third step is to register on the portal on VFS Global website. Make the payment and send the application form along with all the required documents as per the checklist to the VFS Center by mail. Now, let's complete the first step, which is to complete the government OCI form. Since we shall be completing the form ourselves, let's click here. This should take you to the Government of India's OCI website. It has some basic information about OCI card. You may wish to read it. Let's now click here to proceed. This should now show you various menus which you can select depending on the type of OCI application you are filing. New OCI registration. This is for applicants who are applying for OCI for the first time. The next two options are for those who have PIO cards and wish to obtain OCI card in lieu of the PIO card. Then we have OCI miscellaneous services, which is for existing OCI card holders who wish to get their OCI card reissued, updated, etc. Similarly, there are other options which are self-explanatory. Since we are applying for a new OCI card, let's click on Proceed. Let's check this box and then click on Accept. Now, fill in the CAPTCHA. Next, click on the Fill New Application. It should take you to the OCI registration form. Here, select the country first, which in this case would be USA. Next, the mission to be selected should be Atlanta, since you are applying at the Consulate General of India in Atlanta. Please ensure that you are selecting the correct mission as per your jurisdiction, which is mentioned on every consulate's website. Next, you have to complete the applicant's information part. Make sure to fill your complete surname and given name as per your current US foreign passport. If you have ever changed your name or your name was different on your Indian passport from the one on your US foreign passport, please click the box given here and fill your previous name on the box that will appear. Now, you have to fill in the details of your current US or foreign passport here. Now, in applicant's family details, fill all the details of your parents. Make sure to fill their complete names including middle name. If you are applying for the OCI on the basis of Indian spouse or spouse's OCI card, you can select Yes here. This option will only appear in case of adults who are born outside of India. Now, in relation with the root Indian, select your relationship with the person on whose basis you are applying for the OCI card. It could be self if you have ever held Indian nationality. If your parents had ever held Indian nationality, then it would be your parents. Now, let's click on Save and Continue. Once you do that, you would get a temporary application ID which you can note down if you wish to complete the application at a later stage. Next, fill in your occupation and address details and then click on Next. Now, take a moment to verify your information. If everything is correct, you can submit it. Otherwise, click on Modify to correct any changes that you need to make. This is when you are given a file reference number, which you should note down for future references. Here is where you have completed the part A of the form and you will have to upload the photo and signature. In case of those who cannot sign, the thumb impression could be uploaded. Make sure that you're ready with the image and signature as per the specifications given here. Please make sure that you upload the same photo that you have sent to VFS Global. Different images should not be used. Click here to upload the image and signature. Click on Choose File to upload the image. You can crop the image to desired specifications. Let's do the same with the signature. Once again, you should crop it to desired specifications. Next, let's click on I have uploaded successfully. Here it shows the document list which can be uploaded after completing the part B of the application. This is exhaustive, therefore for now we can simply ignore this and click on Proceed to part B. This is where you will be filling citizenship details. Make sure to fill these details correctly, as hiding any information or filling in incorrect information would result in a rejection of the application and further appropriate action. Next, fill the present nationality details. That is how you've acquired your current nationality. Next, you will be asked if you have any relatives in India. You can fill in their details. For the sake of this video, we are selecting No. Next, if you have ever faced criminal proceedings, then select Yes and give the required details. We are selecting No for the sake of this video. Next, let's click on Submit Now. Here, you've completed both Part A and Part B of the form. Now we shall upload supporting documents. To do that, let's click on Upload Documents. The documents should all be in PDF format and the size of the documents cannot be more than 1000 KB. For the sake of this video, we are uploading only 3 documents, but the applicants must upload all the required documents. After you have uploaded all the documents, click on Final Submit. Next, click on Generate Registration Form. The form will be downloaded on your computer. You will be required to send this form to VFS Global along with all other documents as per their checklist. Please make sure that all the details have been filled correctly. If you have made any mistakes, you can ignore this application and fill a new application correctly. Now, let's click on Exit. This concludes the first step. In step 2, we need to arrange the documents as per the checklist, which we can find out by clicking here. Now, this should show you the different types of OCI application. Since we are applying for a new OCI card, let's select New OCI Registration. Here, if we click on OCI fees and documents required, it should show you the OCI fees and documents required for the selected type of OCI application. Since you have selected New OCI Registration, it should show applicable fees for a new OCI application. The documents checklist for different types of applicants, that is adult, minor, foreign spouse, is given here. Make sure you send all the documents as mandated in the checklist along with the application form that you've generated in step 1. So in step 2, we will have to collect all the documents as per the checklist. Step 3 is where you make the payment and generate the shipping label. Let's click here to pay the applicable fees. It will take you to the VFS Global's portal. Here, first you will have to register yourself and then log in. Since we have already created an account for the sake of this video, let's just click on Back to Login and log in. After logging in, you have to click here to create a new application. Let's select the center as Atlanta. Application category would obviously be OCI. Application type would be the type of OCI application you've already filled, which in this case is New OCI. The application type is pre-selected as postal as previously selected by us. The mode of payment will be online or credit card or debit card. Here, you have to click on Add Customer to add the application that you've already generated in the first step. Please fill in all the details as per the submitted application. The first name, the last name and contact details are pre-filled. Now let's click on Submit and let's confirm it. Here it should ask you to select the courier service, whether you want to opt for the VFS Global offered service or your own courier label. For the sake of this video, let's click on the VFS offered courier service, which is FedEx. Click on Continue. After that, it should show you the total amount that you need to pay. You can click on Fee Charged and Additional Charges to see the details of the fees. After clicking on Continue, it should ask you to validate the customer mailing address. Here, you have to fill the address which you have already filled in the application form and then click on Validate. After you have validated the address, you can confirm the application and then it should take you to the payment page. After you have made the payment and generated the shipping label, you can send the application using the shipping label to the VFS ICAC Center. This completes the OCI application process. After submitting the application, you should keep checking the status of your application to make sure that VFS Global has received all the documents and has forwarded the application to the consulate for final decision making. Once the application is registered with the Consulate General of India in Atlanta, it will be processed as per the processing time given on the consulate's website.